It's a very simple sweep. It's a scissor sweep, right? Right here. This one here, okay? A lot of people underestimate this sweep, but it definitely works, okay? It works really well. And it can open up a lot of things here, you know? It can open up like a lot of positions for you and transitions, right? People, when they learn like how to do it, like they put their knee like this, you know? So this is not the right way for you to do it, okay? If you put your knee down like this, your opponent will lean on you and he's gonna start smashing you. You have no power to kick your leg, okay? So what you need to do, you need to keep your knee like a seatbelt, you know, in the car, you know, like just like in a diagonal of his body like this, okay? And then you grab here, right? So your arm is not gonna be inside, so you can put it here, okay, over the leg, all right? So now is the control of the sleeve. There's different controls here. This is the easiest control, right? It's simple, right? This one here, it's a good control. Like you can pull more, but your opponent can post their hand on the floor, okay? Or he can grab your collar as well. Hey, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, you can like, share, and comment. Also, don't forget to click on the button that looks like a little bell so you can receive notifications every time we post new videos on the YouTube channel. We help you, we help the community, and let's spread the arts to everyone. Us. So this one here, like if you grab my collar, I can pop the grip, right? And I have the control of his arm, right? I like this one. So we're gonna do 3 different ways here. First one, he has both knees on the floor, okay? I'm gonna kick my leg in this direction here, okay? Like I just gonna work with my quads. And this leg here, I'm gonna chop on his leg. Also, when I'm doing this, I cannot do this and then stop, okay? It needs to be really fast. As I'm kicking, I start kicking first and then I chop, okay? Go back. If I chop before here and then try to kick, he's gonna step over my leg. Okay, right here, right? And actually, like this position here will give a transition here, because 2 things that can happen. One, it's like, well, your opponent goes with the hips on the floor and then he's gonna start fighting you now, try to come back. But by the time he falls, you're already on top, right? So you're probably gonna be on top of your opponent in a high percentage. The other thing that can happen, he can step over my leg. And when you step over a leg, that's when you're gonna change for X guard, okay? So we're gonna use the basics to go and advance, okay? To a second technique, or to a more advanced position, okay? So first, let's understand how to get the sweep, how to make him off balance. Okay, so I'm here, I can be with my foot on the hip, okay? I can be with this foot here, and then I change, right? Usually it's very rare having your opponent with both knees on the floor, but that can happen. So just so you understand and learn, you're gonna kick the leg. As you start kicking, you chop really hard right here. So that's why you call scissor sweep, right? Then you got on top, okay? So as soon as I get on top, he's gonna recover the guard, put him in close guard. Step 1, step 2. Now he's gonna choose his best side to sweep me. He's gonna get his grips, he's gonna escape, and then he's gonna be here, okay? So you gotta also pull the partner, okay? Pull your opponent against your shin, okay? Close your elbow down, like this, okay? So it's like pulling and push a little bit, like do an extra push with your hip flexor, like this, exactly. So you feel like some tension, right? If you're too relaxed, it's gonna be hard for you to sweep, okay? Build the tension, and then chop the leg. Boom, and then he falls right here. Okay, so once it falls, you cover the guard, okay? And I got here, go the other side, I escape, and I got here. Look, you see the tension that I built here? Because now if you don't stand up, no, I'm still in contact with him. I can change my guard here, okay? So you're gonna be on this position. Chop, okay? But right before you chop, you kick. And then get on top, okay? You can go cross choke. There's other things you can do. The second way is when your opponent stand up the leg, Okay, he's like, you have one knee between your legs like this. Okay? You're gonna do the same thing. There's two things for you to do right now. You can chop, but what really works here in this case is stepping on his knee and push his leg. And then you kick. Okay, so you push and then kick. So Dom is here, I just full guard, he's have the knee between my legs. Okay, I escape my hips and I go here. Okay? He's still with the knee between my legs here. Okay? Which is normal. If you take the knee off, now I'm gonna close the guard, right? Or I'm gonna go for a triangle. Okay? He's gonna keep the knee between my legs. So I'm here, I build the tension, and then I push, and I kick at the same time. And I got him out. Okay? I'll do fast just like in the fight. So I'm here, he's pushing, he's at the knee between the legs, so I go here. Okay? And you see that the leg that I kick will guide me on top of him. So when I kick, look, now I hook with my heel when he's going with your back on the floor. Though. He's dragging me, like I use my hip flexor and this hook to drag me up. Okay, so I'm not gonna do here and then disconnect, okay, to try to come up. So keep connected and then use your hip flexor to bring you over your punch. Okay, at the same time you're putting your elbow on the floor. Okay. Domino. So that's the second option. So Dom is here, I'm like this, like very close. I don't want to give the Riva guard for him. I'm just like tired, right? And Dom is gonna step and kick. See, you just missed this hook. Okay. So as you kick, I want your heel going like on my hip flex. Okay, go. Yeah, then you, exactly. You like always engage with the opponent. And that's easier for you to come on. See? All right. So this is the second one. Let's work on these two, okay? And then we go to the third one. The third one is when you stand up, okay? It'll be a little bit different. So just go back and forth like that. Let's go, 1, 2, 3.
With over 10,000 hours of training content across nearly 5,000 individual videos, we're here to help you reach your highest level of achievement. It's available online, wherever you are, and made for people just like you. Excuses disappear when you set sight on your best self. With Atos Online training in the palm of your hand, you're unstoppable. Quit wasting time and start developing your competitive edge with Atos Online. Join today and get started for as little as $25 a month. Your future is worth it. Train smarter, study more, be legendary.
Guys, when you're doing the scissor sweep, okay, or I would say like this is a Shin frame, right? Like scissor sweep for like the white belts, right? When you start training. But when you're advanced, like you start understanding that your shin, it's right under his collar, right here. And then you pull the collar and you push the shin against the collar and against his chest. If I go like this, look, it's hard for me to drag him this way and it's hard for me to drag him that way. But when I put my shin here, now I can go both ways. So I can push him this way using the extension of my leg, the hook right under his armpit, and I can pull him the other way by just opening up my knee, but it's still like having the tension there, look. Okay? Let's say if you don't have the knee between my legs, if you put this knee between my legs, it's gonna be hard for me to sweep in this way, okay? But it's gonna be easy for me to open and apply the De La Riva. It's gonna be off me the De La Riva, and then I start wait for scramble, sit up, okay? That's why he leaves to the other leg here, because he wants to knee cut and step over this leg here. Okay, so step over my leg now. He wants to do this, okay? And again, once you step over, you can bring your thigh inside, and then you start dragging using this leg here. So now you can easily start applying the X guard, okay? Stand up the leg then. Yeah. So when he's here, also, my shin under my hand will help me to not allow him to break my grip too easy. try to break my grip. It's like a little harder for him to break. Okay, then here, like here is easier for him to break, pop up the grip. Okay, so I go here. So I'm controlling him. Okay, so now you understood that you can go here and then go for the scissor sweep. Oh, what about, Professor, when what about when he stand up, right? He stand up like this, right? It's the same thing. You're gonna kick the knee and then you're gonna use the hook, okay? But again, you're not closing the leg like this, okay? You're always kicking more this way, okay? So you push, I'll go slow, you push and you pull. See? So go back. So I'm pushing the leg here and not extending this leg. I'm pulling this leg here because more I pull my knee to my chest, more push I have on his leg. So now it's easier for me to start kicking to the side and sweeping, okay? So let's say I'm playing guard with Dom here. He's offering me this leg because he wants to step over, right? If he goes with the other leg, go the other leg, Dom. It's actually easier for me to escape the hips, armbar him here, omoplata. I can go like shin to shin, kick, and then omoplata. I can go de la Riva here, okay? So he's gonna like change the side. Like he's gonna be on this side here. It's more common, okay? For a opponent to be on this side. He stand up, Dom. I'll push and I'll pull, okay? At the same time, and then I kick to the side. Now, same thing. My heel goes right on top of his hip flexor, and then I'll use my hamstring to guide me on top of him. Okay? That's pretty much like hook and drop my knee on the floor here as he falls. Okay. So I'm here, he stand up. Look, push and pull. And then kick to the side. Okay, go back. Don't stand up. Don't go push and push. Look, there's no tension. Okay? It's a push and pull. Then you're gonna have the tension. So when you get here, you mount. Once you mount, you can go cross choke, you go arm bar. Okay? But then we're gonna do the same thing. He's gonna recover the guard. Boom. We're gonna close guard. Boom. He's gonna start getting the grips. I'm gonna start working to go for a knee cut. Then we push and pull. And then he got on top working with the hook on the hip flexor. So back and forth like that. Yes.
Professor, I noticed you're not directly sweeping him sideways, right? That's why you're keeping it flexed because you want him at that angle of where he has no support to base.
You mean like my leg here?
Yeah, that way. Since you're not extending each other, you're just bringing him.
Yeah, I'm doing this look, I'm doing this. I'm pushing and I'm doing this. Okay?
You're not extending at all.
Yeah. No. I'm pushing this and I'm pulling this. When I feel like I did this, then I kick.
Okay.
I go like one and then two. Okay? And my hand right here, just in case I'm here with Dom, stand up, Dom. Just in case I push and pull and Dom step over my leg. Now I have the collar grip here and the shin on the collar, stapling the collar, so I can start dragging to the other side and then get the X guard. Because that'll be different for me. So if I'm here and I don't have the staple on the collar, let's say, Dom step over, now it's hard for me to guide in that way. I need to go just with my arm, okay? But when I have my shin, I can just use my shin to push in that way. And then start going for X guard, okay? So just make sure you put the shin under the collar, okay? Yes.
What if they push your shin down, the one that you have on his chest?
Uh-huh.
If they
Like trying to smash?
Yeah, would you transition to something else then, or?
Yeah, like when I'm here, go down, start smashing my legs. Like let's say, yeah, it's hard for him to smash actually, because look, turn around though. This foot here, it's work on his hip as well.
That's what I feel.
Yeah, when Dom tried to smash, I use my foot really heavy on his hip. If my foot is here, then he's gonna smash. Then he's gonna torque my leg. So that's why I say that we go like the car seat belt, right? Like very perpendicular, like that's
Diagonal.
Diagonal? Yes, like this. Yeah, perpendicular is the same. So here, okay? So now try to smash with Dom. Look my hip off the mats too. I'm not like I go with my hip on the mat when I kick it. And then, just like by doing the push and pull, will make him off balance. You know, because you're gonna extend him like this. You know, and then he's gonna roll. If your opponent have the elbow near the body, the knee, then it's strong. But when you start like doing this with him, then it's hard for him to have any base. So that's the goal of technique.
So yeah, if they have more pressure, it's kind of easier in a way. But
Yeah.
if they kind of like retreat a little bit, but not stand up, and almost just kind of retreat back.
Yeah.
Where do you kind of sit up on that?
Yeah, when he retreat, he only retreat if I don't push his leg. He's gonna walk away, but I need to froze my legs. Okay? So I can go lasso here too, right? If he goes too far from me, I can lasso here. But also like go out, I just make sure.
Also, you can't pick you up.
Yeah, no. I just froze my legs. Because now look, if I push the leg, retreat, retreat. It's hard. You know? Yeah, it's crazy, right? It's a basic technique.
Yeah, so I see Batista.
Yeah.
He actually gets me with this.
Yeah.
From actually,
Like how many times? Me too, man. Me too. Yeah, me too.
He pulls, he grabs me.
He goes right away.
Yeah, that's what I want to show next. That's what I want to show next. I want to show like from the pulling guard and going straight to that. The Andy does that a lot too. Andy does that. But both have like weird hips too. They walk like this. They're made for scissor sweeps. But like we can learn for sure. All right. All right, let's work. 1, 2, 3. Go. Now we know that this is important. Okay. This look, very very important. All right. So let's say your opponent is stalling, right? And usually it's hard to do anything from the closed guard. You can open the guard and then do this, you know? And then you can try to go for the sweep, or on purpose, you step your leg on the floor, he's gonna step over, then you guide him to the other side, and then you start going for X guard, okay? We're not working on the X guard, but you understood, right? That you can easily guide him with the leg, so your leg is super strong. You pretty much like 10 hours a day on your legs, you know, walking.
One thing I saw you leave a piece of color like around your knee. Is that on purpose?
The what?
Like you leave like a piece of color.
Yeah, of course it's
Like
on
you
purpose.
create like a pocket.
Yeah. I go here, right? And then I get like, I need to feel that my shin is on the cloth right here, okay? And then I start guiding him with my shin. So I go here, right? Like this. And then look, I have the reverse of Riva right now, right here. And by any time I just go here. And the good thing is, if you don't try to hug my head, my shin is blocking him. Okay, go back. It's different than playing reverse de la Riva here, right? With the knee on the belly. Because now if you hug my head, now I have nothing to block him. I have no frame. Turn around. So I go here, try to hug my head though. Even if I grab his leg here right now, I'm looking for his leg, I still can go for the X guard, okay? All right, so now from the top, okay, right here, he's gonna control collar, usually both collars or collar sleeve. I grab cross collar. I can grab same side collar too, but we're gonna work on the collar here, okay? And now what I'm gonna do, I'll pull guard, and usually it's kind of like you doing a tomoe-nage, but instead of go right above the knee. Okay, you don't want to go here below the knee, because you're gonna control this bone. You're gonna control the femur. You're gonna push the femur right at the end of his femur, like close to his knee. And you're gonna do the same thing. So when you pull, now I like to get a better grip here, like right on his elbow. When I pull, I close his elbow. So if you let go of my collar and try to pulse, he can't. So if I grab like this with my elbow open and his elbow open, when I pull, he can move his hands and close and post. Okay? So I gotta go here. So I'm pulling like this. I go really slow. Here. See? And now my shin goes here. And I'm extending and bringing my knee to my chest now. I can easily sweep it. Once I get here, I use my leg again to drag myself on top of him. You don't want to lose your grips, okay? Because there's different situations you can land on top. So let's say if I'm getting here, don't start putting the X guard, you know, I have grip to like have balance here, okay? Instead of like sweeping and then trying to come up like this. Because now he can push me out and then I have no balance, okay? So again, so he grabs, so I go collar and sleeve, okay? Here. You can grab here too, but I really like from the top, I like this. Why? Because when I pull guard, bring your elbow to your knee down. Like this, he's strong here, okay? So my goal is to keep his elbow as far as I can from his knee. So that's why I go here, like this. Okay, so I'm really far, and now I'm here. I'm just focused on the leg posting here right now, okay? Now I bring my knee to my chest, and then I sweep into the side. Get in the scissor sweep, okay? So you see that I lay down like this way, okay? But actually, when you do it, you go more like a little bit to the side. So as I'm pulling here, I'm not going this way here, okay? When I'm going to the floor, I'm posting and I'm moving my body a little bit this way. So I have a better angle to sweep, okay? And also, by doing this, I can pull more his elbow, especially if it's bigger than me, okay? So I go like this, okay? And then go straight to the scissor sweep, right? Try to, when you go here, try to sit on his thigh first, okay? So he doesn't have space to recover to the X guard. So if you try to go like this, far from his thigh, look, you're gonna be here. So as you go on top, you like connect your hip, your butt on his thigh, and there's no space for him to recover. Okay. So again, from here, you can go like this too, okay? You can go, no problem, right? You still can drag him like if you step over your leg, but it's not gonna be as effective as this side, okay? And when you go here, it's more like surprising, like your opponent is not like seeing the position, parsing the position, right? So I'm here, I'm moving to the side, and when I move, I step, okay? And I go like this, okay? So here, sit on his lower, sit my butt on his thigh, and then I'm on top of him. I like to cross my legs like this. It's hard for him to escape. The only way for him to escape from this is kind of like bringing the knees together and then push me, like sliding myself like this, okay? So when you're here, go down. I cannot just close, right? But I need to arch a little bit like this, okay? Go down. So, and then I like to hug his head and put my shoulder right under his neck, here. Because now it's hard for him to do anything. If I keep myself like this, it's easier for him to see. Okay? You can try both ways. And now you know, if you go, and then let's say I go, and because I'm controlling this hand, it's hard for him to knee tap me. But let's say Dom step over my leg, boom, and then I can start doing the second option, okay? All right, any question? I have one thing here that's important that Chad asked me. So when I'm here, stand up, Dom, and Dom start peeling out this leg down towards his shin here, or between his leg, okay? This can be a problem for me. When you start doing that, I take advantage of my frame, go down, and then I lasso this side, okay? Now I start gaining the space, and I start recovering the guard. Like praying kind of like a Rafael Silveira guard, okay? Then I can go back again if I want, here. But every time you step over this leg here, okay, like this, you lasso immediately this one. And then you step on the same principle of having the cloth of the gi to step. Like you do it with your shin here, it's the same thing, but you do it with your foot. And this it's very safe. Even if he's stepping over my leg, come really close to me, I can push him with my leg, always. Okay, I can push and gain space, yes.
Do you think you can enter single legs from there, from like the Rafa position?
From this, you could, but I feel like it's harder, you know, because he's gonna walk away from you. Okay, I prefer to go single leg X if my leg is here. Now I can go shoot on this side. With the lasso, it's hard, especially when the lasso is not a deep lasso. Okay. All right, let's go 1, 2, 3.